Each morning, as the first rays of sunlight glinted off Tokyo's high-rises, Dr. Kenji Sato laced up his old shoes and fastened his coat. His loyal golden Akita, Haru, padded quietly beside him, his fluffy tail curled like a brushstroke painted by habit and devotion. Together, they strode through narrow alleys and busy streets, their footsteps synchronized after years of morning journeys. Kenji worked as a researcher at a university in central Tokyo. To get there, he took the seemingly endless Yamanote line, a bustling circle that cradled the city's heart. Haru, forbidden to board the train, stopped at the colorful bustle of Shibuya Station. There, he would plant himself near the west exit, his sharp eyes tracing every commuter's face, but none as precious as Kenji's. While Kenji conducted experiments and wrote reports, Haru waited. Commuters grew familiar with the patient Akita sprawled at the station's foot, his gaze never wavering. Some offered him bits of bread or patted him as they passed. But he ate little and responded only with a polite nod, his sole focus remained on the station doors. Evening fell, and among the churning crowd, Kenji would finally appear. Haru's ears perked, and his heavy fur danced as he bounded toward his master, who would smile and scratch behind his ears. The two walked home, side by side, under cherry blossom branches or neon-lit rain. One winter's day, Kenji left home as usual, his handshake to Haru just slightly tighter than usual. That afternoon, rain made the city glisten, but Kenji did not return. Unbeknownst to Haru or the station's passers-by, Kenji suffered a sudden heart attack at work and passed away quietly among his peers. Night cloaked the city and the familiar faces disappeared, but Haru remained at his post. The following morning, he returned, ignoring the kind attempts of Kenji's family to coax him away. The station staff, acquainted with the ritual, allowed him space, laying down a blanket as the days turned into weeks. The regulars at Shibuya Station noticed the unchanged loyalty. Workers, students, and even shopkeepers paused as they entered and exited, watching the faithful Akita who braved sun, rain, and snow. Haru's loyalty became a quiet legend, and children asked their parents why the dog waited. For someone he loves, the parents would whisper. On the last morning of Haru's life, as the city woke with rumbling trains and hurried feet, those who often saw him paused, sensing an unusual quiet. The Akita rested peacefully, as if in a final sleep, finally reuniting with the master he loved so much, his journey home, at last, complete.